Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, in this insightful season of the 10th International Conference on Wireless and Telematics, allow me to thank for the opportunity that has given to us to present our article with the title Exploring Deep Learning Models for Air Quality Forecasting, a Comparative Review. And the second time, let me introduce our team. The first author is Aang Ayudin, and the second author is Dr. Aradia STMT, and the third author is Irianto STMT MTA. We are from Department Informatics Siliwangi University. And the fourth author is Rina Mardiati from Department Electrical Engineering Sunan Gunung Jati, Bandung. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are going to move on to the background research. Air quality has emerged as a critical global concern due to its profound impact on human health and ecosystem. The negative implications of poor air quality are well documented, ranging from respiratory disease and cardiovascular condition in human to environment degradation. As urbanization and economic growth accelerate, particularly in large city, energy consumption increase, which in turn exacerbates air pollution levels. Air quality is typically assessed through various parameters, representing different pollutants resulting from transportation, industrial activities, and other human adventures. The primary components include sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, particulate matter 10, particulate matter 2.5, ozone, nitrogen dioxide. These pollutants collectively contribute to the overall air quality index, influencing both environmental and public health. Now, of predictive modeling and deep learning, in recent years, significant strides have been made forecasting air quality through advanced predictive model and innovative techniques. Notably, deep learning-based approaches have gained information offering valuable insight into the picture driving air pollution and enabling more accurate prediction of future pollution levels. Studies have highlighted the effectiveness of deep learning models in capturing complex temporal relationships within air quality data. Cross-sector collaboration addressing air pollution requires a holistic approach that involves not only governmental efforts but also the effective participation of non-government sectors. Cross-sector collaboration has been emphasized as crucial in tackling this multifaceted issue, ensuring a comprehensive and coordinated response to improving air quality. Deep learning technique. Various deep learning models have been employed air quality prediction, each with its unique strengths and limitations. Models such as long short-term memory or LSTM, get recurrent unit of the GRU, and convolutional neural network or CNN have been existence studies. For instance, LSTM models are adept at capturing temporal patterns, while CNN excel in understanding spatial aspects of time series data. Recent advancements include hybrid models like CNN BLSTM, which integrate the strength of both CNN and bidirectional long short-term memory to enhance predictive accuracy. Despite the progress, several challenges persist of optimizing deep learning models for air quality prediction. The accuracy of prediction is heavily influenced by the quality of data used, which may contain inaccuracies and extreme values. Additionally, the sensitivity of deep learning model to hyperparameter necessitates carefully tuning to achieve optimal performance. Techniques such as synthetic miniature oversampling technique are applied during data preprocessing to balance dataset and improve model accuracy. Most models didn't include all of component air quality during modeling based on the comparative discussion of issues. A significant research gap remained in developing a deep learning model for holistic prediction using the air quality index its components. The proposed deep learning model aimed to extract both spatial and sequential features to enhance the understanding of the air quality index and its components. And then screening method. Start with data collection. Data collection was carried out from various sources. Retrieval had difference when they were utilized for modeling such as regional and different features. After that, data preprocessing. The dataset was proposed removing error value, outlier, and scaling feature. Then the model apply an nice model. The model applies hyperparameter based on the layer requirement. After that, predict air quality. This the evaluation of predict air quality to prediction of evaluate result of each compare. This process of collecting data from various research. These studies review provide comprehensive insight into the air quality across different regions at and time period. Dewang Sen et al. 2020 collect data from 35 monitoring stations in Beijing, comparing pollution such as sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, particulate matter 2.5, ozone, and nitrogen dioxide over a year. Espinosa et al. 2021 focused on nitrogen dioxide concentration at specific GPS coordinates. Arcadia et al. 2022 examined sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, particulate matter 10, ozone, and nitrogen dioxide in Jakarta over an extended period. Gupta et al. 2023 present air quality index data from various Indian cities, including New Delhi, and Wang et al. 2022 and 2023 provide air quality data for Shanghai and other parts of China. Research by Zhang et al. 2021 and Zhang et al. 2023 analyzed air quality index in Beijing during different periods. Samal et al. 2021 report particulate matter 2.5 and particulate matter 10 data various locations in Beijing. Lastly, Ma et al. 2020 focused on PM 2.5 in Wayne County, Michigan. This study collectively offers valuable perspective on air quality across diverse locations and time. These relevant variables. This is the analysis highlight the reference of various pollution variables in prediction dependent variables. It shows that all predictor variables were used similarly in the model design. For predicting air quality index, all pollution variables were used equally due to the uniform relevance assigned in the linear function estimate air quality index values. However, different emerge in predicting other pollution. Nitrogen dioxide has a significant influence, specifically in prediction carbon monoxide, and is the most important variable for predicting carbon monoxide, ozone, and particulate matter 10. In contrast, PM 2.5 is the last used in model predicting other pollutants, while other variables are used in nearly equal percentage. The data preprocessing approach used in various studies showing the complexity of preparing air quality data for analytical models. Techniques like outlier removal, missing value, imputation, normalization, sliding window, transformation, and dataset partitioning were applied to ensure the integrity and quality. For instance, Davidson et al. 2020 remote outlier field missing value normalized data and divided into training and testing set. Espinosa et al. 2021 used sliding window transformation and handle missing value, while Arcadia et al. 2022 employed the first training or testing split and specific scaling method. Gupta et al. 2020-30 focused on data balancing with smooth algorithm, missing value removal, and scaling. Wang et al. 2022 till 2023 and Zhang et al. 2023 used similar technique emphasizing missing value removal, normalization, and dataset partitioning. This variant approach aims to ensure high data quality optimized performance, highlight that no single preprocessing strategy fits all dataset and analysis need. This model analysis methodology is recommended by research for addressing challenge in the realm of algorithm modeling. These methodologies include apply LSTM and PLSTM for sequential data modeling, using CNN for spatial data picture extraction, and applying SPR and TCM for specific problem. This study relevant a wide range of parameters such as base size, number of epochs, and model architecture, and optimist technique, including the ADAM optimizer and dropout, used to enhance model performance. This research is significant as over comprehensive understanding of the various approaches utilized in algorithm and modeling. By recognizing distinct characteristics and benefits of each method, researchers can choose the most suitable for their specific problem. This predicting air quality, Gupta et al. 2023 adopt this SPR SPR model to produce RMSA 0.3 and MIA 0.22 and R square 0.92. These values were the lowest. The most optimal models, and for the particulate matter 10, the most optimal model was produced in research conducted by Arcadia et al. 2022 using the LSTM model with AMAE 8.4 model with mean absolute error 8.54 and RMSE 11.09 and R square 0.44. This value were the lowest among other models to predict particulate matter 10. This for predicted sulfur dioxide, the best performance was in the research conducted by Dewang et al. 2020. In that research, the model adopt the MMSL model, MS model, producing MAE 1.31 and RMSE 2.55 and R squared 1.31. It means that values were lower than resulting values by the LSTM model in predicting sulfur dioxide. And predict to carbon monoxide, that the MSL model employed in research by Dewang et al. 20 and 20 produced and the most optimal performance. The model produced MAE 0.60 and RMSE 0.24 and R squared 0.81. A comparison of model performance in predicting particulate matter 2.5, the most optimal model was produced in research conducted by Ma et al. 2022, adopting the LSTM models with a value of MAE 1.85 and RMSA 4.48. And then for predict nitrogen dioxide showed that the LSTM model performance by Espinosa et al. 2021 is more optimal than the model adopted by Arcadia et al. 2022. The module produced an MAI value 6.27 and RMSE value 2.63. For predict ozone, it can be viewed that research conducted by Dewang et al. 2020 adopting the MMSL model produced value of RMSE 15.56 and mean absolute error 10.43 and R squared 0.93. The RMSE and mean absolute error values were the lowest. However, the R squared value resulting from the LSTM model undertaken by Arcadia et al. Was the lowest, namely 0.48. This deep learning model design, a deep learning model is deployed to predict air quality and its components. The input data is not only the air quality index but also its component to add a comprehensive view of air quality. The input data is extracted in a one-dimensional CNN according to the time series nature of the data. CNN is able to understand spatial pattern from time series data. Extraction from the CNN layers is then processed in BLSTM to understand the overall model. The output in the model is made to multi-phase output so that it can predict air quality and its component. This compares the performance of several models. The most frequently used models are multi-type linear regression and support vector regression, random forest, and multi-layer perceptron. The best model is the hybrid model because of the number of use 7 times, resulting in the best performance to 7 times. The hybrid models show the very high effectiveness compared to others model. Conclusion: this paper investigate the use of various deep learning models to predict air quality, highlighting the importance of data quality, processing method, and modeling parameters. The SPR model proved most effective with data balancing and standard scalar for scaling. For predicting sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, and ozone, and MMSI model with a base size of 512, one hidden layer, and Adam optimizer over 25 epochs was used. The LST model performed well for particulate matter 10 and nitrogen dioxide, while the leg FLSTM model was optimal for particulate matter 2.5 with 17 till 13 training testing data split. The study suggests future research should focus on model that can automatically determine optimal parameter for better accuracy. Maybe enough for the presentation. Thanks for the attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.